divider set. But honestly, what these are little self-contained vessels that you can put in the oven, you can bake in.
Totally.
All right?
Yep.
And rather than put your sheet pan meal on the sheet pan, which if it's not nonstick and you try to put foil, it's a disaster, right? You can do individual items on a sheet pan inside here. But I said to Chef, I'd buy these for my refrigerator.
That's so smart.
Dude,
I never thought of that.
I have the biggest cleanup in my refrigerator is from jams and jellies and syrups and anything in there that kind of can leach out moisture. And I don't want to have to pull everything out to clean everything. I can put these right in the fridge, and I can put my mint jelly there, my grape jelly, my strawberry. I can do any
mayo
open
jars,
container,
peanut butter,
anything that's dressings that are drippy, and you are going to get. Look at this. You actually get a 4-piece set. So you get 2 in the large, 2 big ones.
Awesome.
All right, and then you get 2 of the smaller ones. I love it. Here Chef is going to show you how he did this sheet pan meal.
So check this out. You get the 4 pieces, different sizes. Here's why I love it. Here's how it was designed. So different foods that take different cook times. That salmon I only roasted for 12 minutes, but the asparagus I roasted for 8. The potatoes needed half an hour. So if I put it on a sheet pan like that, no parchment, no foil, oven safe to almost 450 degrees, and here's how it works. I can do my whole dinner timed differently. When the salmon's ready, I can pull it out of the oven and keep roasting everything else, etc. Also, my daughter has a salmon allergy, so I don't want things touching on that sheet pan dinner. So now my daughter can enjoy the asparagus and the potatoes.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Think about allergies, think about different cook times, think about things sticking to the bottom of your sheet pan. So it's easy cleanup, it's cooking at different times, it's not cross-contaminating, but also it fits into your air fryer, it fits into your toaster oven, and I love the different sizes. So you get the 2 little and the 2 long as well.
And let me ask you this. I know they're oven safe.
Yep.
I bet these would work in the microwave as well.
100%.
Right?
Microwave safe,
so
dishwasher
if you want to heat, like, you want to reheat something, like say you have asparagus, and you're like, how do I reheat that? You put it in one of these trays. You can have whatever seasoning you want. If you have a piece of fish, you could put a little bit of wine in the bottom and a piece of fish and some olive oil, and you could do fish in here. You can microwave. You can also put this in the oven. It can go in the fridge, in the freezer. Anywhere you need a liner for something, this works perfectly. And I love
even
the
for serving.
You did a crudité here with guacamole and some dip and some veggies, and everything is separate. Nothing is bleeding into the other.
Exactly. And it's great for a taco night. You see I got my pico de gallo, my cheese, the tortillas on the side. Oven safe. I can reheat those. I can zap them in the microwave, etc.
I'm buying it.
It's great. You know why I'm buying 2 sets, actually, Guy? We were joking about this, but it's true. I'm using 1 set for my kid's desk to organize the pencil crayons and all that stuff.
You totally could.
So it's an organizer. It's perfect in the fridge, but of course, it's designed to separate out that dinner on the sheet pan. And because you get the 4 different sizes, Guy, you can even squeeze them into an air fryer. Think about that. You're going to use these in your little air fryer, even a toaster oven. The long and the small sizes fit into a standard toaster oven or air fryer. You're going to love it. Oven safe up to 450 means.
Look at the veg. You're doing a whole side of
Veg.
veggies.
You're also going to use it to bake a little cornbread side dish or a cobbler, the scalloped potatoes.
We got people that are going nuts for this. I knew you would, because I always think about, and I'm sorry that I thought about the refrigerator first, but that is always the hardest for me to keep clean. Like my oven, I can deal with that. I don't use it that much. I have an air fryer. I can clean that relatively easy. But the fridge, I've always got stuff in there. And you know what it is, too? And I buy the jars of, like, blue cheese dressing, and it always drips down, and it gets on the glass.
You got those drawers, right? And it's on the glass on the bottom.
Dry storage. You could use this, guys. You could use this, like, to keep your spices in.
Totally.
Right? Like if you have the little jars.
Also, I want to highlight, you'll notice, Guy, look at this. See the grooves in the bottom?
Yeah, they're really well made.
This is really cool because it's non-slip, so you could put your jars, etc. But it does another thing. When I'm roasting something in the oven, all the excess fat goes in between those grooves and doesn't sit in my food. I will put bacon in here, and I'll bake my bacon. Yes, as opposed to in a skillet. And all the excess fat goes down into those grooves. I'm not eating it. And because it's silicone, dishwasher safe, rinse it out in your dishwasher, easy to clean. You're getting 2 of the large, 2 of the small. It's awesome.
We have them in black, we have them in red, and we also have them in that sage color, which is beautiful. So listen, fridge, microwave, freezer, serving. I mean, so many different things. If you just want to organize your sheet meal without having to waste a bunch of foil. You could do that as well. So you can cook in these. You can do whatever you want to do with them. You get 4 of them for $14.95, and it is free shipping and handling on everything.
And remember, different cook times, Guy. Different cook times is so key.
Right.
If the salmon only takes 12 minutes and the asparagus takes 8 and the potatoes take half an hour, I can still do that on one sheet pan and just take them out as I need.
All right, really quick. Everything today is on free shipping. So I guess that includes everything at Kitchen HQ, and you can check it out at hsn.com. There's those knives that we've been showing the last couple days, those amazing knives. Grab what you can, put it in your cart, and remember, when the shipping comes out, you're going to save a boatload of money. So we're going to step away. I'm laughing because they keep showing pictures of me like with weird outfits on from when I was on HSN. Look at me. Oh, there I am. There I am. Yeah, that was when we did the genie one. Remember, that's from the genie. I'm supposed to be Admiral Nelson. Here's all the wigs. I like D, my cute pose, and then we're doing teeth whiteners. You know, it's funny. I have that picture of me with the Bubba teeth. I have that on my refrigerator. It's like you got to be real. That's really me. All right, we're stepping away.